Hey everybody, it is that weekend, winter meetings going on in baseball, which means the special committee gonna pick at least one, maybe, possible two, could be all three, who knows. But we're gonna get people going into the Baseball Hall of Fame tomorrow. This is a special committee that is being gathered. This is for players and people whose impact in baseball was prior to 1980. And before I get into who I would vote for if I was on this committee, I just want to say huge shout out to everyone who commented, left their picks. I saw a lot of good names here. I know one person thought that Thurman Munson should be on here, and I think he'll get another chance in a few years down the road. You know, it's just they could only pick 8, and he wasn't one of the 8. But you know, I was going through the comments here, and you know, a lot of you guys really made good comments, good points on who should be in from this group of 8. So I'm going to get to it. So basically what this is, the purpose of this video, is if they said to me, Bill, you are on this committee to vote for who should go into the Baseball Hall of Fame. The same rules apply to you as they to everybody else in the committee. You can only vote for 3 people, max. Pardon me. You can only vote for 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you who I voted for. I actually did use all 3. Although this is a very good group of wonderful people, players, managers in this group. But yeah, I actually used my 3. And I did pick. I did take time. But I'm going to go through each one, and I'm going to start it off with the one, and this is in alphabetical order, by the way, if anyone is curious. I'm going to start with the one person that, from the comments, a lot of you guys had this name mentioned a lot. And looking over, you know, his career, I think he should be in, and that is Dick Allen. Dick Allen had a .292 career batting average, 351 career home runs, had over 1,800 hits, over 1,100 career RBI, 7-time All-Star, was the 1964 National League Rookie of the Year and the 1972 American League MVP, led the American League in home runs twice, and led the American League in RBIs in 1972, part of his campaign to be the MVP of the American League that year. Next player that I picked, Dave Parker. .290 career batting average, 339 career home runs, over 2,700 career hits, over almost 1,500 career RBI, a 7-time All-Star, 3-time Gold Glover, 2-time batting champion in the National League, 1978 National League MVP, 2-time World Series champion, 3-time Silver Slugger, and the 1985 leader in the National League in RBIs. And the final person that I picked was Luis Tiant. Tiant had a .330 career ERA, 229 career wins, over 2,400 career strikeouts, was a 3-time All-Star, led the American League in ERA twice, finished 4 times in the top 6 in the Cy Young votes for the American League. To me, a very important part of that 1975 Boston Red Sox team that got to the World Series and eventually got to that 7th game. So that's why I went with Tiant. So my votes would be Dick Allen, Dave Parker, Luis Tiant. Now, as far as the other candidates, I just want to say it. Each one of them has a legitimate case. Like, everyone has a legitimate case. Ken Boyer was someone I was contemplating picking. 287 career batting average, 282 career home runs, over 2,100 hits, over 1,100 RBI, an 11-time All-Star, 5-time Gold Glove winner, 1964 National League MVP and RBI leader, was a World Series champion. That's a solid argument there. John Donaldson, I know they're going player manager with Donaldson. He threw 14 career no-hitters. He pitched 14 career no-hitters. That is quite an accomplishment. Steve Garvey, 294 career batting average, 272 career home runs, almost 2,600 career hits, over 1,300 career RBI, a 10-time All-Star, 4-time Gold Glove winner, 1974 National League MVP, a 2-time National League Championship Series MVP, and a 2-time All-Star Game MVP. Vic Harris was another person up for consideration, more of getting baseball going, but he had a 303 career batting average, 7-time All-Star in the Negro Leagues. Very compelling argument. 1943 World Series champion. And that's a valid, good argument. And then Tommy John almost had 300 career wins, 288, 3.34 career ERA, 4-time All-Star, had over 2,200 career strikeouts, and of course has a surgery named after him. But this is a tough task that this panel of 16 are going to be tasked to do tomorrow during the winter meetings, and it's going to be interesting to see if anyone gets in. I think Dick Allen is going to get in. That's just my feeling. Dick Allen's going to get in. I would like to see at least one other person join him, but I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how the voting's going to go. But if I was a part of that committee, I would vote for Dick Allen, Dave Parker, and Luis Tiant for enshrinement into the Baseball Hall of Fame. I will do a reaction video tomorrow because the announcement will be made at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on MLB Network and also on the Baseball Hall of Fame Facebook page. You can check that out for the live announcement. I will do a reaction video, give my thoughts on who got in, how close they were to getting in. Should be an interesting night tomorrow night. Hopefully, we will have somebody going into the Baseball Hall of Fame as a long overdue time to finally get in to Cooperstown.